Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, what I need to be today. I have been sitting in the lap of luxury. It's such a good day, guys, and look at me. Kwanza, I've been welcomed. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Let me stop clowning and say first of all, thank you for being here. Thank you for clicking to watch. My name is Patricia Kihoro. I am so happy. This is part 2 of a collaboration that I did with an amazing woman, somebody I've just gotten to know very recently, but you know what, it feels like we've known each other for such a long time, and I think she's amazing. We were clowning in our first couple of videos, but in hanging out I was just like, oh my goodness, I think there's things about you, things about some of the things that you do that would be so valuable, not just to me but to you guys as well, because when I was talking about overthinking and procrastinating and self-criticism, you guys, there's a lot of you who resonated, so I just thought to invite her over and we could also just be a little bit serious for a little bit of time. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, tupige makofi mabibi na mabwana, mwangalia akiingia, makofi ya nyayo. 1 2 3 karibu, 1 2 3 kwenda, 1 2 3 ona. Hey guys, Maureen.
Yes, hi Patricia.
Welcome back to my channel.
Thank you for having me.
In your house. Yeah, oh my goodness, first of all, your house is beautiful.
Thank you so much. Yours too. I don't think I said that in your video. I was taken back and I still want those gold things over there hanging. I can see them in the kitchen over there. I want them.
Yo, I think first of all, like I feel like we have similar vibes.
Yeah, do you think so? Now that you're here, you know what this seemed like, especially this area?
Yeah,
I wanted it to be very vocal of African modern. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I don't want to call it African chic. I don't want to call it modern chic because it's not. I feel like it's African, but it's like modern.
Yes.
Because there's no Maasai standing on the
Curios.
Yeah. But you know those houses with those curios.
Yes.
But
I mean, curios are great.
Yeah, especially the soapstone ones. But I wanted it to have those African vibes, but I wanted it to be modern, clean, but moody.
It's beautiful. It's
Thank
cozy.
you.
It's like the visual aesthetic.
It's coming along
That word has
slowly.
been used so much.
Aesthetics.
But yo,
Brand aesthetics.
I love what you've done with this space. I
Thank
walked
you.
in and I was just like, guy.
I'm not even done.
Guy.
I'm not even done. You know what we should do? House tours at the same time.
That would be so dope.
I shoot yours, you shoot mine, but next year February. Okay, all right.
So yeah, first of all, I'm just grateful that you agreed to do this and to answer these questions. This is part 2. If you missed part 1, go back to her channel and watch that.
Part 1 is about Patricia talking to us or me, whatever, like the space, about just being in the limelight and the struggles that she could be dealing with and how she has dealt with them. So if you guys want to watch that, just head on over to Maureen Mohair.
Maureen Mohair.
Yeah,
Miss
Maureen
Mohair, if you're nasty.
Yes,
girl.
Yes.
Nataka kuniambia.
Bani yako niko kuona go get twist moto. It's about to fall off.
Mimi unajua nywele yangu imemea sana. Shrinkage manze. Shrinkage is real.
Disrespectful. Okay.
Yeah, I know I'm just keeping my hair in gel, but it's quite long.
I love it.
But you can also buy it.
Over there.
Like I did.
It's yours because you bought it.
Because I got the receipt.
Yeah. Show it to them.
Hey, okay. So Maureen, I have to commend you for being super consistent with your content. You're very prolific. You put out 2 videos a week, and you're relentless. You don't. Hakuna siku ati will go a month or a year like me without putting up a video. And I just wanted to ask you how you've managed to be so consistent with your content over the years. And well, the last year, I guess. But I mean, you had a lot of videos also just before last year as well.
Yeah. So my YouTube story is a bit different. I put out my first video in 2009, which makes it a decade and some ago. But I was in uni. I was in my second year of uni, and so I had come to this space just because honestly it was for the wrong reasons. I wanted free weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why I was doing YouTube videos. So we do outfit. My friend encouraged me. My friend from uni called Edith encouraged me. So then after that I came back to Kenya, and it was just trying to find jobs, whatever. And honestly in Kenya it's a bit difficult. I still feel like it's difficult, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
So I tried to pursue the YouTube thing, but my parents kept asking me, like, not my parents, my mom kept asking me, when are you going to start earning? But with everything you need patience, so I gave up. And before last year February, which is when I decided to be consistent, my last video was 5 years ago, which means it's 6 years ago, from
2014.
Yeah, from 2019 it was
2014.
That was my last video. And I think I was doing my dreadlocks then, which I don't even have anymore. And so when I came back in February, 5 years later, last year 2019, I was sure of what I wanted. I was sure that this is what made me happy. In my video, the one you've answered, you answered your why as to why you're on YouTube, and you gave an extensive answer.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Also, before you go, yeah.
Yeah. So my why was for myself. We find as women that we're pulled apart in so many ways, even before the time that you're supposed to be pulled apart. Even if you're firstborn, you're supposed to take care of your secondborn and your thirdborn brother or sister. If you're a wife, whatever, you're supposed to take care of the home. If you're a mother, and I know these things are coming for me, and I wanted to have a space that I was going to be selfish for me. I wanted to do something that is entirely for me. I wanted this space to be my projection. My YouTube is entirely for me. I know it doesn't make sense to some people because they say that, well, see, we're the ones who are giving you views and we're the ones who are subscribing. That's fine, but even if I had one subscriber, if I was the one who was watching my own videos 9 times, but I was putting it out and I was being happy, it would have been for me. So to answer your question, like, that's how I stay consistent, because I know I'm doing it for my happiness.
Wow.
You know, like how you go to the gym? Well, not you.
Wow! Are we sitting under a tree because there's shade?
Not like that. Okay, what do? Do you know how, like, you go for gigs?
Yes.
And you enjoy them?
Yes.
And okay, that's a better example.
Go by myself. Yes.
And you go and you watch concerts by yourself, and you feel that energy flowing through you, and you're doing it for you.
Yes.
You can imagine if, like, you have a family or you have other people that need your time and you're being spread apart, you'll still do it.
Yeah.
Because that's for you.
That's so beautiful.
And that's what YouTube is for me. It's for me.
Yeah, because we're not taught that we deserve.
Exactly. And that was a conscious decision that I made. What are you gonna do for yourself in this life? It just so happened that people liked what I was doing or liked who I was on this space. But I honestly believe, like, even if there was nothing coming from it, but I was recording the videos and I was laughing at myself. I watched my videos 2 or 3 times. Wow. Did you see you liked my post on Twitter? You retweeted it.
Yes. This is like, wow, catching up on Maureen, her.Here. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I loved it so much.
So I posted myself on Twitter. I said, catching up on Maureen, her.Here's videos. Wow, exquisite, amazing. Yeah. And that's honestly, that was me being real, because I catch up on myself. I'm like, wait, girl, what'd you say? What'd you say, girl?
Wow, you made her happy?
Yeah. And I actually, like, seen meals that I made and things like that, and I'm like, I should make this again. You see, so it's for myself.
I get it.
You know, it's like a diary for me.
I get it.
It's like, yeah, it's like what you do for you. Like when I go to the gym for me to work out and feel good. And that's the other thing. I don't go to the gym to look good for others.
Yeah.
I don't even go to the gym to look good, period. It just comes with.
Yeah, you feel good.
You feel
good. Your mental.
Yeah. Even if I could be having a rough day and I switch that camera on, I'm like, you guys, what's up? And I tell my story. And then I'm like, you know what? It's like a surge of energy. And now the rest of the day can continue.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I think that's an important thing that we have to teach people from a very young age. That one, it's okay to have something for yourself that's just yours.
Yeah.
So that you don't lose yourself in spreading yourself too thin for other people. Because a lot of people, you get into a marriage, you lose yourself. You get into a job, you lose yourself. You go to school, you lose yourself. Even in friendships or relationships, you lose yourself because you feel like you have to be for others, and you don't show up for yourself.
Exactly.
So I think that's really profound.
It is. Yeah. It's good. It's a good thing to be selfish. And it took me 30 years to learn that.
You know what? And I can't believe I'm quoting her, but you know, this is something really. Sometimes I find her a bit problematic, but also she's just so dramatic. Iyanla Vanzant.
Yes.
She speaks about you are a cup, and you have to fill up your cup. So you have to be full of yourself, so that you're able to give to others what is the overflow.
Exactly.
Because if you're not full of yourself, because people use that phrase to mean a bad thing, she's so full of herself. But if you flip it and change your perspective and just be completely full of yourself, so that you're overflowing and you're giving, you're able to give endlessly to other people.
There's that thing in Kikuyu, when someone tells you, oh, that means like you're bragging, or like you're proud. But in Kikuyu, what it means, it means you respect yourself. You're full of yourself. So when people say it to mean like, oh, she's so full of herself, it's the same in Kikuyu, but it means like you're respecting yourself. You have enough, so much of yourself that you're able to give.
You think highly of yourself.
Exactly. It's a good thing.
And it's good. I feel like, that's something I struggled with for a long time, to be honest, and it might have come just from certain experiences where if I wasn't validated from outside, it would completely weigh on me. But I'm learning that I have to just, validate myself, be proud of myself, look at myself on the screen and say, wow, girl, look at you.
I've had people say like, that level of confidence is so profound. And I'm like, what? Me, I can turn off the camera and be like, oh, gosh, who are you? I can't even
hey, who you did?
I'm like, hey, wow, is that us? OMG, and it's real, and it really honestly has to come from here.
I love it, because then that way you're always showing up for yourself. So being consistent with your content means you're showing up for yourself.
For you. It's it's for you. It's to keep your sanity. It's to keep your, yourself going. It's like you're adding on to you. That's how I feel. And you know what you just said about validation? I felt like for a very long time, because I don't accept, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing yet. I don't accept validation from the outside. It's there, I see it, but it's never going to keep me going. You know how like people come on your video and say, oh my god, you're so funny, oh my god, you're so amazing, oh my god, you're so pretty, oh my god, because if you accept that, if you accept the validation from outside, the same people who lift you up, and it's human nature, the same people who you work so hard for to feel that validation, for them to lift you up and be like, oh my god, she's so good, she's so good, those are the same people. It takes one wrong move or even one right move for them to turn around. So I was very aware that I never wanted to accept the cheers, because then if I did, then I would have to accept the cheers, and that would be what brought me down.
Right.
Because I see it, it's there. You think I'm this and you think I'm this, and that's nice. I mean, good for you.
It's great. Like, thank you for the affirmations. They're great.
Thanks for even being here.
Thanks
for being here, but that it doesn't matter, because if I let it matter, the same person tomorrow,
if they turn on you,
then what are you gonna do? It's
what's the foundation
of
your sense of self? Self. If your sense of self depends on people outside of you, then you won't last.
Because we've seen so many people brought down by the fact, for example, like their last album did so good, and they get stuck on this one sound because it's what did good on that last album. Like how Michael Jackson kept creating Thriller with Bad, because
he had over 100 songs for that album, and they had to pick, was it 9 or 11?
Do you understand what I mean? If you live by the cheers, you're gonna die by the jeers.
I mean, even to bring it closer home, Sauti Soul, they've put out music where guys are like, oh, I love Sauti Soul, and then they try, they expand and they grow and they put out something that doesn't resonate with people who followed them from the beginning, and people will say, they've changed, or I didn't like that album so much. They didn't let that halt them or be like, okay, we're done.
I've liked every album though. I'll be honest.
Me, I'm their biggest fan. But there's an album they put out in 2012. I think I just like. There was one they worked on with this guy. I've forgotten his name, from SA, and it was very experimental. And I was like, yo, come up. But it's okay. I love them. And then the music they put after that, I was like, yeah.
Exactly. And that's the thing that I would like to tell you is, not every video. It's actually the videos that I think the least of. The video where I'm like, post, No, there's videos I've worked on and held back on for 2 to 3 weeks. Like, saying, oh my god, this one, because I want to get 100,000 views, I'm gonna put it. That's why I stopped putting Am I shouting?
Okay, wow. Me, I do all those things, but not so that it can get Nini's 100,000 views. But it's just like, I do the most in my videos with the editing and whatnot, because I'm like, if I don't, then it's not good enough. But I like it. I enjoy it.
You enjoy it. When I first started, I would try to put, in my editing, I'll try to put memes. But you know why?
So that people will laugh.
No. Because one of my favorite YouTubers not from Kenya, from away, is Jackie Aina. And she does that. So because
then you don't realize that she has a whole editing team.
Not even that. Because I like her.
Yeah.
And I like her style of editing.
Right.
Doesn't mean that I need to
be like her. Right.
And I stopped. And another thing I stopped, and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I decided to stop. I stopped asking people to subscribe to my channel. I don't, and there's nothing wrong with it, but I felt like if you come here, if you find yourself here every so often, you know you're supposed, you're supposed to subscribe. I don't need to tell you to subscribe, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, there's still people who will subscribe, and it's whatever, like it's fine.
It's cool.
It's okay. Like I'm not going to hound you or anything, but if you ever find yourself like this, okay, I'm gonna give an example. Like there's someone I really like. There's a YouTuber I really like, but I can't subscribe to her channel because I only like her fashion videos. You know. So when she does anything else, she's not Kenyan, so please no speculation. When she does
it's a Kenyan thing. It's in my DNA. Kwanza kuchambua. With the magnifying glass, I start to
I bring it.
Who's it? Who?
It's right there. I'm gonna bring it for you. I'm gonna bring it.
Where? I want to see you. Nani unaongea. You're so silly.
Okay.
You really like their fashion video?
Imagine.
That fashion. Wow. Maureen.
You know what it's called? It's for sure the idea. For sure the idea. Guys, it's dusty. It's the cement.
For sure the idea.
Did you see? There's a guy saying for sure. Hi, the show the ideas and the show the ideas. You show the idea? Okay. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, I only like her style in her fashion videos. But when she does any other video, I don't like it. So I found myself disliking her.
Okay.
And I had to tell myself, you know what? Get out of this space. So maybe there's people who come to my page because they like one type of video and they don't feel like subscribing. That's okay.
Yeah.
But I stopped telling people to subscribe because then...
Honestly, I have a video with close to 500,000 views. I don't have 500,000 followers.
It's coming.
Yeah,
it's
coming. And it's okay
coming.
Because even me as a consumer of content, there's people whose videos I liked one or two.
Yeah, just one or two.
And I moved on. But also one thing I learned, because Google here in Kenya, like every once in a while they host workshops. They said that there's a lot of people who believe that subscribing means it's taking money.
Oh.
So they don't subscribe because they think it means that there's a cost to it. So they encouraged us to just remind people that subscribing won't cost you anything. Subscribing just means you subscribe, hit the notification bell so that anytime we post a video, you know instantly. Yeah. So there was that aspect. When I learned that, I was like, oh wow.
Next Google thing, take me with.
Yes, I'm definitely with you. Will, like I said, Dorothy at Google is like very happy to support.
That's a nice point.
Yeah.
Because I have a cousin called George. Yeah. And George, every time he goes to watch my video, he subscribes.
Then he unsubscribes. Yeah, because there's people who
he thinks he doesn't know.
Yeah, because subscribing to Showmax, subscribing to a magazine, see, it's a cost.
Means you pay.
It means you pay. So they just.
Am I hungry or sleepy? No, I yawn a lot.
It's okay.
I tell you what.
Yeah.
I think it's Gadoni at the gym. They make fun of me.
Because you're always yawning.
Yeah, they call me the Nini.
You know, yawning
the
is
lioness in the jungle.
Yawning is your body just needing oxygen.
Oh, pass me my wine. That's what it
Also, guys, mimi napenda kusoma sana. I was talking to my mom today. I was telling her about you. And I was asking her, oh mom, do you know Maureen? She's like, yeah, I've seen her, but I haven't watched her videos. So I was telling her how I was explaining that. Yeah, I was telling them how you guys didn't teach us Kikuyu. Did you expect us to learn through osmosis?
Yeah.
And she was saying, my mom had to teach herself Kikuyu.
Okay.
So she says her Kikuyu is laughed at. She doesn't speak the best Kikuyu.
And she's your mom.
And she's my mom. She taught herself in high school.
My mom speaks like my mom laughs at my Kikuyu.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
My dad, he laughs at it more, at a higher vibration.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, you know, so we were talking about you, and I was telling her to just, like watch your videos. Why did I bring her up? I was going to say something.
We were talking about subscribing.
I've forgotten.
Okay.
But yeah, my mom, I was telling my mom to watch.
It's okay. You might remember later.
Yeah,
Okay.
I completely forgot, but that's something that happens with age.
Patricia always forgets that we're supposed to be reading questions from the book. So.
But ulikuwa pia umedonjo your story, your point. So then how do you ever deal with overthinking or self-criticism and of your content and of yourself?
I had to stop.
You used to?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot.
And how did you stop? Okay, sorry, tell me.
It's okay. Because you self-criticize because you think you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
Yeah? That's why you self-criticize. Or what exactly is self-criticism? First, let's tackle that. Explain to me.
Like you pick yourself apart. You start pointing out.
Is it the same as self-doubt?
Self-doubt is just not believing in yourself. You don't think you're capable, or you don't think that you're of value.
That's what I go through more.
Okay.
Self-doubt. I don't think about criticism. I don't think about criticism, but self-doubt, like doubting myself and doubting my ability and doubting that this will reach here. So what I do the opposite of what most people do. I work harder to cover it. It's like if I doubt myself, and also the people around me, they don't let me self-doubt.
Right.
So I don't have room to self-doubt. If you're releasing 2 videos a week, it means you're supposed to have shot it, edited it, and shot the next one, and edited it, and shot. You don't have time to, and sometimes then it might even go to 3 videos a week.
Wow.
Yeah. Now imagine not having room to self-doubt. You have time to self-doubt because you give yourself a year.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So you've given yourself room to fill yourself with doubt. There's videos I have put out that I have felt like, there's videos I'm still angry about. I'll be honest with you, because they're not the best quality, or because something happened with the editing, or I had to send them somewhere, or someone messed, or to even a collaboration. Even right now I'm feeling like really stifled by some collabs, because it's not, I'm not in control. There's videos that I feel that way about, but then you know what, you put it out, and you have to tell yourself, you know what, it's out there. Whatever comes of it, because
you let it go.
Yeah, because this chasing perfection is what kills creatives, you know. And unless you give yourself room to criticize yourself, unless you give yourself room to doubt yourself, unless you give yourself room to talk down on yourself, you know, then you can't have it. I don't have the room to.
Wow.
By the time I'm waking up and I have to have a video out on this day, and I have to have a video out on this day, there's no time. It's not that I'm putting out content like bad content. It's also well thought out and well thought through, but the self-doubt comes when you're now putting it out.
Yes.
You've done the work. Yeah? But then you're sitting there and you're like, will this thing get any views? Is this thing
umeanza kufikiria.
Yeah. I shouldn't have said that. I should have imagine just
gold.
Yeah. And whoever has your back is gonna have your back. Whoever doesn't will never.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
Yeah.
So focus on the ones who are consuming, and it's
no, focus on you.
Oh yeah, focus on me.
Yeah. Focus on you. The ones who are consuming are like
bruh.
The ones who are consuming are like tires. Do you know, like tires on the car? They just keep you moving. The tires just keep you moving. That's all they do. But if that engine is messed up, that's why you wake up, or before you drive, you check the engine. I mean, tires you do a glimpse, but the engine, you know, you have to check. You have to change the oil. You have to. And that's why a tire, once you change it, it goes. You never change the engine, unless you really
changing
have
the
to.
engine of a car, you might as well buy a new one.
Exactly.
And the new one, like me, I'm the engine. Wow.
You're the engine.
And the YouTube channel is the car.
No.
Like the shell of the car.
No, the subscribers. Yeah, the YouTube channel is the shell,
of the car, and the subscribers are the wheel that keep turning and
yeah.
Oh my god.
That's why sometimes one can have a flat. The three will move you on. You move along, they'll come. Even on a big truck, the trucks that have 11 wheels, 16 wheels, not 11, 10, you moja ni spare. Some of them are lifted, some of them are up. They're not driving when it's driving. Do you understand? They're floating. You understand what I mean? Have you ever seen those trucks?
Wow, yes. Hey,
so you're the engine. Hey, you're the engine. Yeah, it's you. And then you have to think about why. Why do I want people to go for trips?
So the fuel is who?
The fuel.
Yeah.
I don't know. The people around you, maybe. I don't know.
Like your close family and your friends. Like for me, I would say my fuel is my family and like people like Sharon and Maureen.
Exactly.
And, like my close friends, the people in my circle, the people who are immediately around me who keep me grounded.
That's what I was gonna say. The fuel are the same people who keep you grounded.
My brother who checks in on me.
Exactly. I have my family.
Yeah.
I have my boyfriend.
Yeah.
I have
God when.
That's it. I have God also.
Yes.
Because you know.
So
check
the road
yourself.
is who? Who is the road?
It's just this journey that we're on. And it never ends.
Na side mirror ni nani?
Sedmina, sisi ya kuacha.
What is that?
I'm not gonna translate.
Tell me!
You're gonna find out.
Comment below. Comment below. Oh my god, I'm a YouTuber now. Because I can throw that in.
Yeah.
Comment below. What did she just say?
What did she mean?
What is that? Just say it again clearly.
No, but it was I was making a joke. Sedmina ni siya kuacha. Not siya kuacha. We only joke. Guy, why ni siku wani demo?
Mwaga yote.
Nimelipia.
Hii na viti ni nani? Alafu kuna watu wengine wako na seat warmers. Kuna watu wengine
It's different add-ons, but just think of yourself as the engine. You have to check it. You have to service it. You have to change the oil filter, air filter. It has to be cleaned and everything.
I love it.
If you tell yourself, oh, I'm the steering wheel, you have no use. Okay, you have a use.
Because also all these things are important.
Exactly.
Like yes, the engine is important, but so are the wheels. Because you can't drive a car without one wheel, and that's basically just to say, if a car can still exist and stand still without tires, and I would equate that to yes, you can still churn out content even without subscribers. You don't need the subscribers to churn out the content, but you do need the subscribers to grow.
Like, have you ever seen a car
forward.
standing somewhere, like it has no tires, like someone is telling me, you're gari.
Yeah, and it can be painted, it can be an installation,
because
it can be an art
engine.
piece.
Yeah.
So the engine is there, the channel can remain, like the car can remain, the channel can remain dormant for 10 years. It won't be monetized, it won't make any money, it probably won't grow subscribers, but the channel is there and the previous content will be great. So the car itself, the shell is still valuable, but now the engine is me, who is propelling the car forward.
Exactly.
The fuel is, I guess, maybe faith in self,
and everyone around you.
Everyone around you,
because they really matter.
they do.
Yeah.
The tires are important as well.
Yes.
And
Because you can't move without them, and that's the growth to those many subscribers, you know, for a bigger audience.
That's true, and we have to appreciate the subscribers who come back. For me, I feel like my subscribers right now are the most loving, the most encouraging.
You don't get that one bad person.
Imagine those ones that are just trolls, like somebody with an account that there's no picture, there's no followers, there's no nothing. So those ones I just laugh. Yeah. Those ones I just laugh at. To be honest,
I don't mind clapping back.
No, those. I mean, I do clap back. This one who came. There are some who are just so silly, but it's silly because I know it's like this is nonsense. To be honest,
I don't let it get me riled up anymore. I give my response. Long ago I would dwell on it, like I would dwell on why would that person say that. And long ago is like maybe early last year.
Okay.
But now, like when you criticize something about me, I'm able to brush it off easily, like way too easily. Yeah. Like I used to remember the person's name, and then I can tell you that one story about this one girl who I really went. And we went at it for like a while. Her name was Carol. That woman, you know. But I've never forgotten, and that was the end. That was the last time I was like, you know what? We can't do this.
Mine are like, it's not even about something in particular. It's just somebody who created an account, no picture, no nothing, and then they come and say, useless woman! And I'm like, guys, surely. There's another one who came to complain about my shower curtain and the pedophilic symbols on my curtain, my shower curtain. I was like, yani ni kukosa kazi. Like, surely, yani umekuja kuchunguza shower curtain. Shower curtain. Anyway,
Imagine.
Next question. How do you organize your time and plan your content?
Okay, so that's something we had discussed before because you thought I was really organized.
Yes.
I thought about this long and hard before I answered you.
She keeps calling herself uptight.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you're not uptight. You're organized, you're on the money, you're like a planner. Like, she's seeing it as a negative, and I'm just seeing this is a value.
You think so? Okay, so I thought about it long and hard and I really wanted to share with this video. So, I grew up around people who have no sense of organization. I grew up around the most chaotic people in the world. I remember, I wanted to share this because I remember I transferred schools and I went to a primary school, where okay, the person, like, if it's your parents, like, if I take you to school, I'm given your admission number, I'm supposed to know where your locker is, and here, like, if you had seen that video with my sister where I took her to uni, where we went to uni together, I made sure, like, everything was, like, you're not gonna, you know.
Yeah.
But I used to be taken to school and I was just left. So I was taken to primary school and I was left there, and I knew nothing. It was just chaotic, and you needed to have an admission number, and I didn't know my admission number. And there was a locker room that was open, and it was number 477, and I liked how it looked, 477, the fact that it had double digits. I'm a person who likes double digits, so I took that number and I decided it was my number. It wasn't. And then that girl who was number 477, the next year when I was claiming I was number 477, she came to now the boarding school, and her name was Felicia, and I think she watches my channel. She watches my channel.
Hi, Felicia.
Yeah, not for real, not like bye Felicia. Her real name was Felicia.
You didn't even hi.
Yeah. So she came to school and she's like, hey, babe, this is my number. Like, and she was like, this is my locker. And I honestly had been using her locker and her stuff for like a whole year, and I didn't know my admission number. Turns out my admission number was 371. No one bothered to tell me. No one cared. Everyone else had their stitchings on their numbers and everything. I had MWM because that's my initial. I grew up around chaos, and I vowed to myself, and it was always like, I hate feeling like I don't know what I'm supposed to know. If I hate feeling like I don't know what I'm supposed to. You're supposed to know your admission number. It's yours. There's things you're not supposed to know. It's okay. That's why there's research. But it's something that you're supposed to know and you don't know it. So now that's where my organization comes from.
Got it.
I'm supposed to know when a video is supposed to go out. I'm supposed to know when my audience, and I actually know how my audience views my videos, and I know when their interest declines because I've monitored it, and I know when their interest peaks and things like that. And so I searched that and I researched for like maybe 4 months, not too long, 4 months, and I knew, like, on day one. Now I can share with you, on day one, it's everyone who actually, the first thing I want to say is, on my YouTube space, the hate comes from Instagram. So I realized this is in tune with what we're saying about procrastination and organizing and everything. So I'm not just rambling, because I would post a video on Instagram on day 2,
and that's when the
negativity would come. Because on day 1, it's everyone who has subscribed to your channel and hits the notification bell. So when you post a video and that dings, they come on there and it's love from their hearts. When you post on Instagram, whatever comes from Instagram, and they come to your page and they say what they say. On Instagram, I think people found it difficult to necessarily hate on you, because it's very easy to tell a pseudo page on Instagram. You can just see 0 posts. You're not following. You're following. They follow the same people. They follow Nancy Mwai, Julie Gaido, Jules Her from Over 25, Kate actress, Patricia Kihoro, and then they're following you, Miraculous. Those are the same 5 people they follow. It's like, I can see, I know what you're trying to do. I don't know why they follow those same 5 people. I don't understand why it's always Kate, you, Nancy, and Jules. I don't get it. On day 3, it's always newcomers. Always newcomers. That's how you get new subscribers on day 3 of your video. Yeah.
You're like a scientist.
I'm trying.
Umechambua.
Yeah, and then on day 4, you get now the people who didn't watch your videos, but they're subscribers, but they didn't have time. They're new moms.
Yeah.
They work in offices,
Yeah.
whatever, and they come but they tell you. It's not that I'm
Right.
thinking it. They tell you, "Hi, babe. I wasn't able to catch up." I want to say someone who watches me only on Sundays because that's when she has time. She's a mom of 2 girls, and I recently started following her on Twitter, and I realized, like, you know, she's so busy during the week. She allocates one day.
Which
to
is a
watch.
beautiful thing as well.
Exactly. So I noticed these things, and that's how I came up with the when to
Sunday.
post and how to post and
Friday.
exactly.
You said it?
Wednesday and Sunday.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I came up with it. Because then on day 4, it's my women, it's my the mothers, it's the newlyweds, the wives. You know?
Me, let me tell you how I came up with my days.
Okay.
Thursday is because as much as I wasn't on YouTube for a while, I was still vlogging. So I have a lot of content. My travel content, like last year I traveled a lot. And you know, gigs.
Can't wait to see
things.
that.
So it's going to be my TBT, like my throwback Thursday.
Oh.
So Thursday, once I get into the swing of things and I start editing now properly, Thursdays will be for that time I went to Costa Rica, or that time I went to Dubai with my dad, or that time I went to SA with Sharon, or that time I went to New York. Last year I traveled a lot. Then the other day is Monday. Although I was just like, will I really edit on Sunday? Really? Maybe weekend niko hapo nime edit. But you know, Monday I can edit all day Monday and post at night.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
so,
that's what I do on Sundays. Most of my Sunday videos are shot on Sunday.
Me that you can shoot, edit and post on the same day is a miracle to me. I felt so good. Yes, every time I post I'm just like, guys, I've done it.
Yeah.
Nimeifanya.
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly. So now think about that.
Yeah,
when I
keep
first
remembering
started,
that, yeah.
yes, keep remembering that feeling for yourself.
Yes.
When I first started, I would edit from 11 a.m. and I would finish editing at 5 p.m. How long is that?
That's 6 hours.
Okay, I edit within an hour now.
Imagine. Kwanza when you told me, if I cut it down to 35 minutes.
Yeah.
35 minutes ni mimi kufungua computer kuiangalia. Wow. Let me plug in. Wow.
And I'll tell you another thing that I used to do that I don't do anymore. Before I shot a video, I had to watch other YouTubers. Even once I came to your video, and I had to watch it for motivation. And now I don't need it.
That's what I do.
Yeah, but now I don't need it.
Wow.
Now I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go in there. Sometimes I go to my office and I just shoot.
I was even saying in yesterday's video that I posted that I even mentioned people who I watched not for motivation but just to remind me that just put what you have.
Yes.
And then there's the people I watch for motivation and inspiration like Joanna.
What kind of videos do you watch for motivation? I hope mine's not weird. What kind of videos do you watch? Like beauty, outfits?
I watch everything.
For motivation, I watch cleaning videos.
Kusafisha nyumba.
Yeah.
And I've seen the way those videos get views.
Yeah, so
Kusafisha nyumba.
yeah.
Me, wow.
And it's
for
really-
motivation. You need
Yeah.
to, I'll watch and get tired.
And when like my whole apartment is done,
Yeah.
like after I do the apartment tour, that's like top of my list.
I watch home decor videos. Like people, like there's a guy called Lone Fox.
I know him.
I love him.
Yeah.
So I watch his videos. I watch Mr. Kate. I love Dimma. I love
Dimma.
Joanna is for inspo. Joanna just makes me so happy.
I've never actually watched her. I should give her. Wait! I watched the video where she spoke Kikuyu because
Oh yeah, doing the tutorial in Kikuyu.
yeah, because
Yes.
a lot of people mentioned my name.
Yeah.
So I kept seeing tags and I was like, what is this? But I never watched Joanna because I felt like the age gap was different. But now that you've recommended her,
No, for me, like the age gap, I even mentioned it because she's so much younger than I am. But first of all, our birthdays are like a day
What?
apart.
What?
Yep.
Are you
We're
serious?
both Capricorns. But also,
Maybe that's why.
I
Actually,
just-
I've never met another Capricorn though. Remember I told you that?
Yeah.
Remember last time?
Yeah.
I've never. You're my first. Hey, Patricia.
I love that Joanna. You can see where she started. I remember meeting her at a Maybelline event and just seeing her. I remember seeing her face and thinking, oh, she's so cute. And then going home and then seeing her hosting a giveaway with products that we got from that event. And I was like, oh, this is so cute. She's just in a random room and whatever.
You know who likes Joanna? My cousin, Vanessa. Everything. You know how like for me, okay, you know like how for Oprah, it was Tina Turner. And for Tyra, who's I don't know if it's a great example, but for Tyra it was Beyonce. Like I feel like for my cousin, for that age group, it's Joanna, and then for us, I feel like it's Nancy.
For me, Joanna.
Really?
I mean, she's not the only one, but seeing how Joanna, remembering that we were at an event, the same event, and seeing the video that she did after that, and being like, oh, she's so cute, and that's so sweet. This chick, you can see her growth, her improvement in quality, like how she's just consistently learned more, started a brand, grew a whole company. She's running a business.
That's what I want to tell you.
And I'm just like,
can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? If you continue to release videos at the pace that you want to release videos, nothing seems out of reach.
That's true.
Okay?
That's
because
true.
now there's so many things I want to do.
Yeah.
Some I haven't even figured out.
Yeah.
I'm sure when Joanna started, I'm not sure, but I'm sure when Joanna started her YouTube page, she didn't think, oh, I'm gonna, you know.
She started it January, was it 4th on her birthday? I think it was January 4th of 2017, which is my birthday.
Okay.
But January 2017.
Do you ever celebrate, or is everyone hungover?
There's once, Mom, I love you so much. But there's a year she started sending me, like she started, happy birthday, my daughter, I love you so much. And then it's like she got distracted, then she just sent that. So she sent an incomplete WhatsApp message for my birthday.
Did you call her?
No.
You just let it go.
Right, it's cool, it's easy.
Yeah, January 4th is it's a weird time. When I get pregnant, hopefully, I would like to be pregnant within the same year.
Yeah.
Like if it's 2020, like you know, like right now, quarantine pregnancy season is over.
Yeah.
Like any baby to be born this year, like to be called a quarantine baby. Now you're going into 2021. You understand? And be like, I was pregnant all of 2022. Things like that. Do you understand what I mean?
I was due on Christmas Day. I snoozed my birth.
You did?
Yeah.
The same way you snooze this
the way I snooze everything. Every
Patricia,
day.
how long have I been begging you to get back on YouTube?
Kesho. So
That's
they
why you
waited
don't
for New
get
Year's.
presents.
They waited for New Year's. Kesho. Kesho. Staki. Wacha nikunisumbua. Till today, you know, even as a kid, like I wouldn't wake up to go to, you know how kids wake up really early? I used to be dressed, my uniform kama bado nimelala.
No, but I used to do that.
Mswaki inapigwa kama bado nimelala.
Actually, I just started waking up early this year.
How did you do that? How have you made yourself a morning person?
I don't know, but it's by the grace of God. Hey, I have worked at this for so long.
So what time do you wake up?
7:30.
Oh, that's not bad.
But that's now. When I go into the gym, well, now we can't go to the gym, but when we go to the gyms, I used to be up every day at 6:40.
Actually, that's not far-fetched because when I was in uni, I used to wake up to jog.
Yeah.
I was in Moore University, and Moore University, the main campus, has lots of, it's just expansive. So doing a lap from like my hostel to go past admin to the stage and then down to the engineering students hostels and then back this way, it would take about an hour. So I'd wake up at 5:45 and then I'm ready in 10 minutes. I go jogging. I'm back in my hostel by 6:45, 6:57. I go shower. I get ready for the day, and then I got into running and jogging, such that I now used to. Then I started jogging even in the evening.
Okay.
So
Because it gets fun.
Yes.
It gets really fun. There's some sort of endorphins that are released that are really nice.
True.
You know what I want though?
Yeah.
I want to be getting up at 4:30.
My Jesus Christ.
Every day.
For what? Why?
Do you know, like,
You've seen that essay kid? Why?
I've seen.
Why?
Don't stop fighting.
Yeah. Why? For what?
Yeah. I feel like.
For 30.
Yeah. I honestly really feel like. Do you know Mark Wahlberg? You know he gets up at 3 a.m.
For what? 3 a.m. Nimba demons.
He feels
the demon hour, witching hour.
He feels like, but he sleeps at 7 p.m., which is now.
For what?
Because he still has to get his 8 hours. So 8 hours, and he feels like he gets to do more when it's light out. So if I
but at 3 o'clock, the sun is coming up at 6.
If I start, but he works out in the darkness and he does his running and everything. But honestly, I really want to do 4:30.
Jibambe.
I really want to. I don't know if I will, But I know a lady that I love at the gym. Her name is Jacinta. She gets up at 4:30, sleeps at 8:30.
You know, I bought a book called The 5 a.m. Club.
Yeah. Can you give it to me?
Saturday summer. And I bought it like a year and a half ago.
Can you give it to me? Or can we do a challenge? A whole month. Yeah, a whole month, and we record it. We should get more people in on it. Like we should get Sharon on it, because I like Sharon.
Sharon wakes up at some days I wake up to a message that she sent us at 5:30.
Exactly.
Like,
you know. Also,
but she's a morning person.
Yeah, Angel is a morning person.
Her average is like 6:30.
Angel gets up at 5. Like she gets up at 5. Like she gets up really early. And it's been a struggle for me, but it's something that I really want to work on, and I think it's something that I can achieve.
Imagine I'm getting stressed. Nasikia stress. Ooh, nasikia stress.
Because 7:30 is late.
I think for me, first, I'm a night owl, to be honest.
Me too, but we have to get up early.
No. I've decided, because like even this video, like the last night I was like, you know what, I'm not going to sleep before this video is done. Sometimes I'll procrastinate the whole day. Then at 11:30 is when nimepata motisha ya kufanya kazi. That's when the motivation comes, and now I'm just like super focused. And it's crazy. So I think I just need to understand and need to accept that I'm a night owl. So that I know the reason I struggle is because majority of the world is skewed. We've been taught that, you know, morning people are successful, and morning people are hardworking. Waking up early is associated with being
rich,
and
better.
But I'm a night owl. I can stay up, and we were talking about it with Sharon, and she's like, there's no way, like by 10, 11, she's shutting down.
No, but that's the thing. I am a night owl. You know what I used to find easier? I find it easier to stay up all the way until that 4:30 that I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then but it doesn't work.
Na mimi hata nikilala, even if I sleep at 8 p.m. I wake up when it's still dark outside.
Let's do it.
This is me. This is me. It doesn't matter if I've had 15 hours of sleep. Nifungue macho na bado kuna giza, because you know I don't have curtains in my room.
Can I tell you something?
I don't have curtains.
Can I tell you something?
I don't have curtains in my room so that the sun wakes me up. Yeah.
And it still doesn't.
So if I wake up, nimelala nasikia alarm, then I wake up and it's just like kuna giza.
Can I tell you?
I even forget where I said that.
Can I tell you what I want for you? I can't wait to see the person who you marry. Because I can guarantee you 100%.
The last person I was in a relationship with, I'd wake up and find him. He's just like, he won't wake me up, but he'll wake up at like 6.
Yeah.
So me, when I'm waking up at 7:38, nampata tu kwa simu.
Yeah. That's been my.
I'm at
Yeah, I can't deal with that.
Unasikia tu.
Nimekumbuka. Mbona sikukuwa najua.
Unajua mtu anakuamsha, unasikia tu like they do that thing for.
Sasa ndio nimeshika. Pahali tunaenda. Nilisema side mirror sio za demu. Okay. Wow. Okay, what's the question?
Actually, we've addressed everything.
Really?
Yeah, all the questions I wanted to ask. I know I've asked 3 questions, but we've addressed all the 5 questions in the answers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you've shared some really, I don't know if I'll ever be a morning person, and I think I've just accepted that about myself. But there are days when I push myself to wake up in the, like, if I have to travel, if I have a flight at 7, nitamka 4, easily, no alarm, I'll wake up like, it's morning!
Because you can't wait.
So, sijui, I lie to myself every day that I have to travel, but like traveling.
Maybe you have to.
What
if you get a job that you have to?
I don't think I'll look for a job that I have to be a morning person.
No, you have to travel.
Then that's fine.
Exactly.
Because also I think flights for me is like, sleep.
Okay. Sleep! Okay, that's the thing though. Being a morning person doesn't ever mean you can't take a nap in between.
Yeah.
But I'm working towards being a morning person. 4:30 is the goal. Cleaning videos are the goal.
Wow. Is your partner a morning person?
Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Everyone in my family is a morning person. The whole family is a morning person. My mom is a morning person. My mom is up at 5 and at him. My dad has been a morning person since I was born. My sister who's 17.
Wow.
She wakes up. She has so many stories of how many times I've insulted her when she's come to wake me up.
Yeah.
My brother, like the last video we did,
yeah.
he said, if you want something done in the AM, call me.
Wow.
If you want something
done in the AM, call me.
He said, if you want something done in the PM, call her.
I'm a proponent of even children. You know, like all kids, you have to be in school in the morning, like early in the morning. But there are kids who, like me, don't thrive in the morning. So for all the lessons that you're having in the morning, they're not even focused because they're not morning people. So why can't we optimize learning where we can find, okay, so kids who are optimum in the morning, they have their school in the morning. For kids who are optimum in the afternoon, they have their classes in the afternoon, because the goal is to learn, not to show up and mark a register.
My trainer would highly disagree. Hi, Joshua.
Josh is your trainer?
Yeah.
I mean, I could get...
You know Josh.
I know Josh. I know of Josh, and I know how much we would kosana.
Josh is my... No, you wouldn't. Let me tell you something.
No. See, Josh is also Gadoni's trainer.
Yeah.
I used to see Gadoni's tweets, and I'm just like, yeah, my trainer kicked me out for... Me, I'm the kind of person
Josh is rough.
Nope.
And you know Joshua gets up at 3 a.m.
Nope.
And he's like... And he's done training. You know what time Joshua is done training if you want to train with Josh?
I don't even care.
11 a.m.
No, thank you.
If you're not there by 9, which means if you're not there by 9 because you have to train for 2 hours, you're done. And Joshua also really helped. I really like Joshua.
I like my trainer Peter at Ultra Fitness because he understands me, he hears me.
No, that's not a trainer.
No, and I saw results very quickly.
Oh, okay.
But I like somebody who is listening to me.
He listens. Joshua listens.
No, keep quiet. Peter will tell me what to do, then he'll walk away. I hate being in the gym and someone is like, you can do it, keep going. Five more. Talk happen like in your
Wait. Then that means there's different types of trainees, not trainers.
Yep.
Trainees. You see, like for me, Joshua has to stand right here. For Gadoni, he doesn't. You know, he tells Gadoni what to do, and then he goes, and I'm like, what is Gadoni doing? And he's left. For me, Joshua stands right here. Not that if he doesn't stand right here, because since February I haven't worked out, because Joshua has not been here in my house standing with me, and I need him. Yeah, but okay, yeah, that means there's different type of trainers and different type of trainees.
Yes.
Yeah, and maybe that's what you should, as a parting shot, maybe that's what you should find for you in this space, and then you can stop struggling.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to think about uploading twice.
I even want to do thrice.
Okay, let's start getting up at 4:30. Let's do it as a challenge. Come on, Patricia.
No, thank you.
Perfect Patty best.
No, thank you. I know. No.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay, I'll do it.
Do it.
If you see 3 videos from me and I see you tweeting, how does she do it? No, there's consistency, Maureen, here. I'll send you a link to this video.
Goja. Nitakuwa nikikuonesha vile nimeamka 10 a.m. but I have 5 videos a week.
Are you promised?
Nope.
Oh.
I don't promise.
Because I promise. Do you promise?
Hey, come slowly. Come slowly, please.
Okay, if we say in terms of money. Wait, I'm drunk. Bye, guys.
Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was of value. I hope you found something helpful, even if it was one thing that she said or that I said. I'm so grateful that you chose to share this with us. Also, I'm so grateful that you reached out. Honestly, I was so excited to see your DM. And
okay, thanks for agreeing
so quickly.
I didn't think you'd say yes.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
No, I was so excited because I really do. Honestly dig you. I was watching your content even before you reached out. So
yeah, you followed me.
Yeah, I was following.
And then I was like, is this her?
But you don't.
No, is this her? And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna follow back and I'm gonna start talking to her now. Hi, how are you? I love you. And I'm gonna like remember the last video we did?
Yeah.
Like when I reached out to Patricia, I call her every day after that. And she picks up the phone and she says, hello. And I'm like, hi Patricia, how are you? Oh my god. Because I'm so excited. But yeah, I'm glad for this.
Yeah. Whatever misconceptions you had about.
No, I thought I was alone.
No.
And to know that you're not.
You're not.
It's like, it's mind blowing.
You're not.
You know?
Yeah.
Do you know that all of us can have you seen that meme for how they say South African and Nigerian content creators?
Yeah.
And then they say Kenyan content creators are kicking each other off the steps. I really actually believed it.
No.
But through you, I'm getting to see something different, and I think I'll believe your side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll gravitate towards this.
Yeah.
Even though you refuse to wake up at 4:30. I think I'll gravitate towards this.
Na vile kitanda ni warm. Yani kitanda inakupenda, haikufukuzi. Your mattress is just there. Like,
we're gonna do it. Are you gonna watch my cleaning videos?
Sure.
No, you have
I
to.
won't wake up at 4:30.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
But I'll watch your cleaning videos.
They're
because
coming
I
up.
love your apartment and I want to
you.
see, like, yeah.
Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for having me
You're
in your
welcome.
beautiful space.
You're welcome.
Well, please head on to her channel, subscribe, and do the same here. You know, you're
Yes.
very welcome.
Yes.
It doesn't cost you anything.
I think I'll start saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. It just means that you get notified of our content when we put it up. And also it means you're supporting our channels because this is also like something that we love to do and we're trying to build a community.
Yeah.
Here. Do you have a name for your subscribers?
No, I have a name for myself.
So another tip that we were given in the YouTube workshop is it might seem silly to some to have a name for your subscribers.
Yeah.
And I used to think the same. I used to think it's very like, why would I want to impose myself onto people? But I've had people asking. I've had
do they
people
want to
asking
be
like
called?
because they want to feel like they're part of your strong community. So, you know, think about that in case. Also, it's not necessary. It's not a must, you know.
But it will feel nice because I'm part of Rihanna Navy.
Exactly.
I'm part of the Beehive.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I'm a Kwese Diva.
what's a Kwesa Diva?
Nancy's
Oh
followers.
yes! Oh no, definitely. I was like, whoop.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd actually come up with one for myself. I think it came to me in a dream and I forgot. But you know, there's been silly ones like my Patkos.
I like that one. I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah.
I saw it on Twitter. I like that one. I'm your Patco.
My Patkos.
I'm your Patco
You're
for
so
real. I'm your Patco
and
for
you're
real.
fresh. Y'all are fresh.
I'm your Patco for real.
You know, there's an event I was emceeing. Guys, this video will be like 2 hours long. There's an event I was emceeing.
You can cut it.
There's an event I was emceeing and I was like, this year, because I've been emceeing it for like 5 years, I was like, this year I want to elevate my status from not just MC but also sponsor. So it's an event for both old and young, like kids. It's a Christmas Carol event. So that year I was like, since we have kids here, I will, you know, those sponsors are people who've chipped in, put in money or things in kind.
Yes.
Me, I said, can I buy Patkos for the kids? I'll buy like 5 packets of Patkos to be handed out to the kids. Can I have my logo on the screen? And they're like, sure. So that year I became a sponsor because I bought Patkos. I'm so happy, my gosh.
That's a good thing. I like that. I like
felt
that.
like I'm kubwa.
I really honestly have never thought of a name for them, but I know they call me Mohiki.
There you go.
Yeah, I know what they call me, but I will think about it.
I mean,
For real.
Yeah.
Because and you know what else we should think about? Meet and greet.
He.
But all of us, like me, you, Sharon, Nancy, Joanna, Angel, all of us together.
That would be so much fun.
Exactly.
I feel like
So it's not like us going to Google. It's like us meeting everyone.
like having a hangout. I used to have my speaker box days as like mini meet and greet because guys could come out and just we hang out.
I didn't ask you that question in my video, how you are with the public, because we had ended on such a good note. But
I usually feel very privileged. I feel like the people who recognize me and come to say hi, I feel like we're friends. It's just that I haven't met you, but you've met me. So I usually take it as a really great opportunity to then meet a friend that I haven't met yet.
But they've met you.
Yes.
Because you're always in their living space.
Yeah.
Nowadays, before I used to be really weird. Nowadays, I'm open to hugs. I'm open to tattooing. I'm open to hugs. I'm open to... Because I know they feel comfortable with me in their homes.
Yeah.
And I think I have to feel comfortable with them in my heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Because it's
space I'm
such a
in.
privilege. Like,
It is.
somebody just like really wants to meet you or to share something with you, whether it's time, whether it's a meal, a drink, a greeting.
Yeah.
And I think it's such a privilege to have so many people rooting for you and sort of projecting good energy towards you. So I don't take it for granted. And so I don't make it weird anymore. I don't get all I try to give as much as I possibly can.
To be as open
Yeah.
as possible. I'm doing the same. Even those people who I met at Ordinance Jana, I was in my mask. I don't understand how you're in your mask and glasses, and they're like, "Hi, are you Maureen, her?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah.
And that's how it has to be now.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, all right.
Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for spending time with us today, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, you know, do what you want. Subscribe, like, make a comment. Just give us some good vibes. Otherwise, cheers. Have a good day or night, and we'll see you in the next video.
Okay,
Bye.
bye bye.